Oh, we back. Guess what? There's another episode of True Story Bro.
Oh,
And your boy wasn't slipping. Your boy is what are you doing?
trying to center my camera.
You're weird. Anyway,
Shut
we're
up.
back with another episode of True Story Bro. We took a little break. It was Pride Month. So prideful that our boy Roundhouse is like stepping away from the other way because he had so much fun or lack thereof, or he's over it. Either way, we're back again.
Damn,
We're
you are zoomed in a lot, man.
I know.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying to fix
yeah.
this shit.
You trying to fix it?
Yeah.
Wave your hands in the air and wave them
And
like you
waving
just
like
don't
you just
care.
don't care.
Yeah, maybe back up. I don't know. So anyway,
I
we
don't
got a topic for you today. We're gonna be talking about the boys so far. So if you haven't caught up with the boys thus far, we're up to season 4, episode 6. If you didn't catch up, get on the bus, sucker. Catch an Uber. Get your ass over here so you can get on the conversation. We got our boys. It's a 3-man show today. We got your boy Rizzy Sendu, Scourge of the Internet, aka Sir Wednesday. We got the roundest of the house. He's there. He's at his house. He's wondering why he's not in focus. He's Roundhouse. and, and we got our boy sipping the beer, spitting out the beer, being one of the Lannisters, wearing his red, because the Lannisters always pay their debt. That's our boy Echo Nigra, aka Echo Ninja, and we going to do some topics today. I got beer too, cuz.
I see that you got some Toretto drink over there.
Of course, because we family.
We family.
So the wait has been long. We got Gen Z as a palate cleanser. Season 4 dropped. It dropped first 3 episodes. We're now 3 episodes past that. My man is frozen in time like the time traveler he is. Thank you, our boy Alferon Robinson.
Stop doing that.
But saying your whole goes
Yeah.
it? Never.
No, I'm being serious. Stop doing that shit.
Yeah, but you know how many times he said it throughout the years?
Yeah, and stop.
Exactly.
And we've said his name and you've said my name.
I didn't say
Correct.
you're full.
Oh, you said my full name at least twice.
I didn't say
Don't
Shut
let
up.
me go in the
I don't wanna hear
don't
it.
let me go in the archives. You
Ain't
bearded
nobody
dick.
nobody gonna stalk you. Shut up. You ain't that important.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Yes,
No.
I is.
Yeah, sure you are. Anyway, continue,
Exactly.
Sir Wednesday.
So yeah, 3 episodes jumped initially,
Right,
and 3 episodes have now passed. So now we're on season 4, episode 6. What have you guys thought so far? I'm gonna start it off with our boy Echo Ninja thus far. Echo Ninja, give us a review of what you like, what you dislike, what you want to see, and yeah.
All I gotta
Of,
say sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is this show is crazy. It just gets more gross every time I watch a season. Not to okay, so this last episode, right? I don't know if what's his name? What's my man's name? Anthony Starr? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Is that her behind you?
Yeah, it was.
Nice one. I don't know where he went. But my boy Anthony Starr comes out of nowhere and he gets shot in the face with breast milk. The look on his face is priceless. And that is all I have to say about that with that.
Oh, you talking about the last episode?
Yeah.
There we go.
That shit was just crazy. That and the whole the Spider-Man look-alike guy. That whole thing with Tech Knight, who apparently is supposed to be like the Batman of that universe.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he is.
That's crazy.
Way worse in the comics, though.
Oh, I know.
Way
I
worse.
know. To go look it up on the whatchamacallit, and I was no,
way worse.
But yeah,
you know what? They got it close to it.
Yeah, but you know what? This photo, even though, of course, they're doing the same thing as how Walking Dead did, but better. Because Walking Dead did a thing where they were taking bits from the comics page by page, then a season where they would do something different that is off comic, then they kind of alternate. And with this one, they're doing the same thing a little bit, but the thing is with each season, they're still going with the comics, but they're either thinking, oh, can we do what we did in the comics or can we make it better?
They pretty much introducing characters is very different.
I'm looking at Sir Winston.
What?
No. No, keep going. Sorry.
How they introduce characters is very different from the comics. Even like the hero gasm was completely different.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like even that was different. I think we saw like 2 hero gasms actually.
I didn't think they were gonna really have the stones to do it, and they did.
But
They did.
Episode 1, we saw like it wasn't a hero gasm, but we saw like something of it. Like when he went to the club and like it was season 1, episode 1. We see the small dude jump inside, like
Yeah, but that was just them doing
that was a
regular
sex
stuff.
club. They were
Right.
Yeah, it was, but it was just a regular thing. Hero gasm was on another level.
Yeah,
That
true.
was on another level.
And they also have been taking away characters that you would see that were supposedly part of the boys. Like, what is it? Love Sausage, his name is? Love Sausage?
Love sausage.
Yeah, it's the one with the big dick.
That guy who actually got his dick chopped off.
Yeah.
Or lasered off, or what was
no,
it?
It was burned.
It was
during
burned.
Soldier because the Soldier Boy.
He was in the show. He's locked up, right? You don't see him. Everybody asks him where he's at, and you see you see him like in the prison, and then you see him later on at Hero Gasm. It's like,
oh yeah, because he escaped, and then basically when
escaped.
Of course, because old girl had busted everybody out,
Mm-hmm.
and then that was the end of that.
What happened to her though? That's the one thing I never know what happened.
She'll probably come by maybe in the next season, or maybe
I thought that was
we still got 2 episodes left.
Because I thought that was Newman at first. Because remember, she was popping heads.
The reason why she was popping whole bodies, and that was a red herring. They wanted you to think it was her, but then then you had to think about it. If that was the case, she was locked up. So how could she do the thing?
But
and who knows of how far?
Yeah, we don't get to see the other girl. Did she escape to Mexico? I think that was the.
No, she just got in the car with somebody and just dipped.
I thought she was driving to Mexico. I got to get away from the United States.
No,
she was. I know she was at a border.
Hitchhiking.
Okay.
No, she was just hitchhiking.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of characters that's introduced. What is it? The one that the guy who's supposedly the Stanley of the boys. He was introduced into season 3. He
wasn't. You talking about the what the hell is it? You talking about Paul Reiser's character? That wasn't him.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
No,
he was just the guy who was there. Was he supposed to be that guy?
Yeah,
the legend.
Yeah, the legend. That's his name. That was
supposed to be Stanley.
Yeah, that was the legend.
Oh,
yeah, that was the legend. That was like, oh shit, they introduced him because he knew everybody. He knew everything. Remember, also too, he also mentioned that he had a thing with Queen Maeve. So it was just like, oh, that's the legend.
Because he was basically in charge before Madeline Stowell took over, and they realized that nigga was just doing random shit, and they're like, you know what? Nah, but shout out to Paul Reiser. He was doing it big that year.
I mean,
Stranger Things and then he did that Mad About You that he shouldn't have done. I'm kind of mad about him. But yeah, what were your favorite parts about this current season, Roundhouse?
Favorite parts, I think Butcher. So like only because it's recent, Butcher realizing that he's out of his fucking mind. And that the tumor is really just like
it's not the tumor.
It's the tumor.
I had to do it.
The tumor is actually
that shit messed me up, man.
Fucking with his brain, right? Yeah. And then also too the I don't know what to call it. Maybe like a parasite, a V site, a V parasite in him.
Yeah, it's venom basically.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That pretty much like. Came out and killed the Jesus dude, Ezekiel went out and came out of him because he was getting choked out, and then it came out of him and killed him.
Yo, watch him like come out. Watch a suit come out of him and turn him into some venom thing.
I don't know, maybe because I don't know because remember he blacked out, so I don't know if it just came out of him and killed him or
it did.
Well, I don't know if it went back in him.
Of course it did. Because we see him, it's crawling in his head as the episodes go.
But they stopped showing it crawling. They stopped showing it.
It has been. No, it has been. Like when he's been messing with that doctor.
Episodes. No.
Yeah, in the doctor
came out. Like after it came out, they don't show it. when he does see it is when the rabbit, right? Because the rabbit was injected with
Tempy.
what he had, and then
Correct.
when it came out of him, he was like, "Oh shit!" and then he killed it. So
because he realized that's the same
that's
thing
what's
he
in
got.
him. Yeah,
Correct.
Fucking rabbit, man.
but also too, that's the one thing I like too. I think it was we're on episode 6 now, right? Yeah. So episode 5, when he's talking to Jeffrey Dean Morgan, because I don't know whose character it's supposed to be, but it's a figment. It's his old, I guess Jeffrey Dean Morgan is his brutal side,
Mhm.
and Becca is his
Humanity.
yeah, some of his humanity, right? And then I like how the fact that he's like they're fighting within them in each other. I like that, but I also like the fact that the look he gave when he was like, "Yeah, and we're gonna do a lot more," and then he turned and looked at Jeffrey D. Morgan, and the evil look was like straight from the comic. I was like, "We got it, we got it."
The moment he said, "Would you shut the fuck up?" and I was like, "Wait, he could see this?"
He's like,
and then it dawned on me the second he said that. I was like, "This dude doesn't exist." Oh shit!
He poured liquor for nobody that was there, like fucking crazy. Even the whole thing with getting Ryan over there to like kill him, and then it was like he really was trying to kill. Like, imagine if Jeffrey D. Morgan took over, he would have killed Ryan right there.
Mm-hmm. For real,
Ooh.
he sure would.
But that's one of my favorite moments. Also, too, I guess one of the other moments is seeing Starlight lose it. She's not so nice and not so pretty and not so wholesome, right? That's what I said, home style. I don't know if I'm thinking of home style.
Home
style. You trying to get some waffles?
You trying to get some hash browns?
No, actually, I'm making home style mashed potatoes, so that's why.
Okay.
So that's what it's to see her character like break down, right? Even more than what we've seen before. Now, because it's somebody from her past. And it's somebody that she created.
You're wrong. Yep.
She created. That's the part I love the most. It's like, oh shit, I created this.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was she was part of Ezekiel's crew as well, Starlight.
True.
So it's like the evil version of her. But she created it. That's what I'm loving about it, the contrast. And I love Sage, Sister Sage.
Yo, Sister Sage is cool. It's just that with the way this episode ended, when she got she got shot in the head, she just kept on going. I was like, oh yeah, she's gone for the moment.
I think that, and this speaks loudly to Sister Sage, what she said. She was like, I'm the smartest person in the world and I cure cancer. That was great. She's like, I could cure any fucking disease. I cure cancer. But nobody listened to me because I'm a black woman. I was like, God damn.
But and she also said she was all like, I can cure all this stuff, but humanity don't deserve it.
That's the part that fucked me up too. Because when we look at history and look at what they did, they've been using a black woman's cells to study to cure a lot of these fucking diseases.
Yeah. Henrietta Lacks.
There you go.
The immortal cells of Henrietta Lacks. Yeah. After she died, they continued using her stuff, which funded the research of every type of ailment, disease, and everything.
Cancer, for the last, HIV, everything.
For the last,
I
think at this point it's like 80 years now.
Until the family asks for the cells back or something like that.
They wanted to be compensated because you're using the genetic, and they're like, oh, well, she went to the hospital and she died here, so therefore we can use your shit. I never heard of that stupid shit in my life, but that's what they've been doing. And
I love how it's a callback to that. It's subtle. It's subtle, but it's one of those things where it's like, if you know what she's talking about, where it hits the I'm like, I love this character. But I also like the fact that she's like the dynamic between her and Homelander.
Right? Oh yeah.
Like, it's like, are you gonna listen to me? Or are you just gonna go do crazy shit? because I got a plan. I can make it, but it's also I feel that she's somehow manipulate, like doing things in the back to get. I don't know. I don't know what her major plan is, but something's not quite right. And I'm waiting to see what it is. But I'm also waiting to see if the butcher finds the kids that are locked up in from Gen V. I'm waiting for somebody to find them, and if they find them, we'll see what happens. Because remember, you got that one girl who can bend blood, and they could use her. Butcher can use her because if she can bend blood and all that stuff, she can make the virus. But we'll see what happens. That's what I'm at. Right?
Yeah, but then that shit is scary. That if that guy makes that virus, it becomes unstable. That shit will kill every single soup in the planet.
Yeah,
shit was crazy when I heard that. I was like, "Oh, how you gonna save it now, man? How you gonna do it?" Butcher.
Oh yeah, that's Butcher's endgame the entire time.
Yeah,
shit truly was because he's sick of him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Remember, he said, what did he say? Season 3, Scorch Earth.
Speaking of Scorch Earth, like my favorite parts in the season thus far is that we did mention how he's got the two sides of him, but it's basically the same thing that we saw in the third series when he had a similar power to Homelander. They're both dealing with dualities in their personality. Homelander's dealing with his inability to, be whole, because that right there was just, oh yeah, you feel bad for him. But I love how they always said, you'll feel bad and you'll understand for Homelander, but he don't deserve no damn redemption, because at the end of the day, he could have been the big shining star that he could have been and went beyond that. But what did he do when he went back to that station? He murked everybody. Nobody was going to survive. But even the lady who was like, but then you get
for him though.
Why?
Yeah, no. The thing is, you'll understand why he did it. You'll feel bad for him a little,
of course.
But there's for a fact there's no redemption for him, because he's a spoiled, entitled brat, and he's just gonna go wham.
Well, here's the thing. So in episode 3, right, of this season, he goes back home, and so when he goes back home, you got people that were there when he was first born, or created, that was still there, and so he's like, the whole thing was just like what the one of the doctors that was there, who pretty much taught him, and it was just like what we got were was psychiatrists and to people to, like, psychiatrists and therapists and all that stuff, to instill in him that he needed love, that he needed acceptance, he needed
and
these
that was
things.
the thing that I loved about her. She kept it G. She was like, you lasered your mother through your womb, and you were just floating in the air like something out of myth. It's like you could have left anytime you want to, but that's that same thing of that slave mentality. Like, because think about it, we're gonna treat you with the inputs that we're putting in. That, oh, this is gonna happen, so don't do this. So it's like we don't even need to put a leash on you. You're doing it yourself. And that whole love thing is basically, he did it with Stillwell. He did it with what's her name, Liberty, Stormfront. He did it with them, and it's the same thing. It's like he needs to, and then the inner part of him is like,
Edgar too. Edgar as well.
No, Edgar, he wants his respect. There's a difference, but he'll never get it, because
he wanted love from him too, as a father figure.
He wanted acceptance, not even just love. He wanted love from his dad, Soldier Boy, and Soldier Boy was so deep in his freaking hate for his father and vice versa. All he could do was parent the same way he got parented.
Yeah, also too, his whole team betrayed him because he was a fucking asshole.
He was, exactly. So basically, that just goes to show you, and the girl that he was fucking, and the girl that he was fucking, the whole team. But then that goes to show you that.
Before that.
Oh yeah, he beat up Black Noir because he was a racist piece of shit. Just like freaking what's her name? Just like Mother Milk said, you're just another racist piece of shit we don't even know what to do with.
Yep. So is Stormfront. So is Stormfront.
But because that, like I said, that duality, he went in there, he got rid of all those people, and he thought he would feel whole. But guess what? Just like Edgar said, he's like, oh, you got the company, but you'll understand why that was a mistake. you'll soon regret it. And he's like, you never learn to respect me. And he's like, and where would I put it? In that vast gaping hole that you call a soul.
Yeah.
He knows that this man is empty. And all he does is throw on a show, put on a grin, and try to intimidate people. Because at the end of the day, once he does that, he's got nothing.
Right. And
He's got nothing.
And the other thing too is the one thing that Ryan said too, that he was like kind of like, you guys don't save people.
Yeah, he realized that it's all a scam.
It's all a scam.
And he was like, I want to save people for real.
Mm-hmm.
After he got the Asian girl to beat the shit out of Bolin,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Legend of Korra, big fan.
Bolin,
Bolin, yep. So after she beat him, she was hitting him with the Bernie Mac from Head of State. She was just beating the fuck out of him, just smacking. And even Ryan is teetering toward that side because he's like, okay, but that was what Homelander was doing since the last season. Oh, let me show him this, and then he'll smile, and then he realized, yo, this ain't what we're supposed to do. And he keeps trying to, be as good as his mom tells.
Yeah.
And even that moment with Butcher, he was like, yo, you're lying. I'm just going to be out. He's like, nah, I'll keep it real. Yeah, I'm scared because I'm about to die and I have done nothing but wrong. He's trying not to be his father, but just like Homelander's being nothing but what he was taught to do.
Yep.
And that's the sad part about it because he's ending up going in an even more disastrous thing. He got what's her name? The Sister Sage, because he knew she was smart and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, he's still not. He's fronting. That's his main thing.
Smart enough to deal with politics and business.
But he does because he's fronting. Because he doesn't know anything. He just be like, "Oh, I'm this guy. I'm strong."
And he's getting old.
But that's the thing about everyone. Nobody said he was going to get him more. They juiced him up in order to be that guy for X amount of time. When he started acting, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of like Echo." What was the snake that basically in Metal Gear that aged rapidly more than anybody else because his cells were so unstable? Solidus. Same thing. They get the guy that's gonna be what they need him for, and that's it. Because his cells aren't gonna last with all that power. There comes a price.
Yeah,
because he doesn't do anything but intimidate people. That's it. That's why when people are like, yo, why A-Train trying to, and that's another thing. A-Train trying to do stuff this whole season is great because, and people are like, nah, fuck that. He got old boy killed. I said, he got old boy killed because guess what? All that V in his system fucked up his heart. He knew he wouldn't be able to run. Now he's able to run. He's able to be like, because the thing is, they never showed who's faster, Homelander or him. And if this motherfucker is truly fast, he needed that in order to get away. So now he's still apprehensive to help these guys, but he's still being able to move. That's why he said, I had to go all the way to Canada to talk to you because they fucking beat up old boy.
Yeah.
And Huey going through it and with his dad was another key point in this season that's been real tough. Shout outs to Simon Pegg because that was a great performance.
Yeah, that really was.
And just like you said, they're doing it in the comics because originally Huey was basically modeled after Simon Pegg.
Yep.
But by the time they got to do it, Simon Pegg is an old damn man now. So they said, we still going to do some Simon Pegg. And it was rough. Once he got the V in him, they thought, oh, he's good. But then you realize he had a brain injury. It was only and Huey called it. He said, it's only a matter of time before that shit hits. Because doing V is never good. It always fucking turns south.
Right. And I gave him a full thing of V, not even like a little bit.
It was gave him the whole vial.
But then it's like, yeah, if they were able to get to him before he got hurt, maybe he'd be fine. But because he was going to be constantly regressing, and then he ended up killing those people, running through the walls and stuff, and people said, oh yeah, his head. They loved how like similar his powers and Huey's powers were. I said, well, he got the phasing and Huey got the teleporting. So it was similar, but it was different.
I mean, he could have phased himself to a wall and killed himself.
Correct. He could have froze himself in carbonite like fucking Han Solo.
But the thing is I like about the boys is also the fact of like, Dad, remember who I am? It's me. It's Huey. It's Huey. He's like, Huey, what's going on? What's going on? He's like, I got it. Don't worry about it. It's one of those things where it's like, who said it? I forgot who said it to him, Huey. It's like, dude, like your dad is just you have to just accept the fact that your dad is gonna die.
Right.
Huey not accepting that, like, I think made things worse for his dad, right? Because if he never brought the V there, right? If he never brought the V there, his dad wouldn't have been doing going all that killing and stuff like that.
But the main thing he really wanted it for was to say goodbye. It just went south like he knew it would, and then he got to say the goodbye. Unfortunately,
It's
it cost
Huey's
people their
problem
lives.
of holding on to things. That was
of course.
Yeah.
His
and the reason why he did it was because of his mother, who's now here, and now all he's got as far as parental guidance. Another thing that was fantastic, like I said, Sage has been fantastic, MVP with all her moves. So you think she's doing one thing, even that whole showdown between her and Mother's Milk was spot on. Her plan. She knew that he was going to get shot, and he wanted to make sure that he shot her in the brain, because he knew, like she said, her brain is the only thing that regenerates. Because Milk knew you ain't bulletproof. So what is he going to do? I'll go tell. And then he shot her. But he shoot her in the head, because he know if she went and alarmed anybody or said anything, that'd be the end of it.
Her brain, like, if we remember episode was it 3? I believe episode 3, where the Deep came in there, were just like, oh, I'm smart, this and that. She was like, she's like, you're not smart. You was like, you want to sit down and watch TV, like you want to fuck, like this and that. Because I need to do one thing: go in there and like give me a fucking, like, go in my eye and give me
her a lobotomy.
Because she wants to be stupid.
And these guys have been, just when you thought that the boys couldn't gross you out anymore, they always push up the ante. Whether it's the lobotomy, whether it's this guy's dad running through the guy, whether it's freaking Sage and her brain junk, whether it's popping chicken and all this stuff, or even just a leg cut. Like, there's no end to the nastiness of that whole thing with Huey. And to double off with the Huey thing, when he said Tech Knight was my hero, he's like, no, you were my hero, Dad. And he basically gave him that.
Yep.
Don't you find it people don't even peep it, but don't you find it how fucked up it is that his hero Tech Knight was the guy who was about to torture and kill him?
He was about to fuck him.
Yeah.
Talk about never meeting your heroes. Fuck.
You know what's the funny thing in the
I'm
comic?
not okay.
In the comics, you never see his face. You never see Tech Knight's face or anything.
Oh yeah, he's in some type of like mask costume. Yeah,
he's always in costume. You never see his face. But in this, they kind of just like didn't even give him a suit or nothing.
No,
they gave him powers too. They gave him.
Oh yeah, which was, I like the powers. They were cool.
Yeah, they're Batman. It's literally like he can tell when you're lying.
Exactly.
He can tell when you're lying.
Super detective skill.
He has basically a detective. He has like his senses are like in heightened.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's strong, because I remember where in Gen V, where old girl tried to take that glove off, and then he was basically all the things.
Yeah, he could. But like if you have like a smell too, that's why Huey wore the costume, because he couldn't tell, because the web weaver
was stunk.
Stunk, so it hid his smell, but it smelled like web weaver. So he was just like, "Yeah, this stinks in here."
Indeed, and shout out to Newman, because she came in clutch. We got to see our boy Gustavo Fring, Stan Anger come back. That was a highlight. The only thing that I'm wishing would stop, because it started, but now it's like kind of like lingering more than it should, is the Kamiko and the Frenchie thing. It's like, we get it, dog. It's like, and then it's like, you go, no, you go. We're both killers, but we knew that already.
Yeah, exactly.
It's getting annoying.
Frenchie's starting to feel it, and he turned himself in and everything. But I know they're gonna get him out, because they're gonna say he was part of a blah 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 for the CIA. They're gonna let him out.
Yeah,
but it's like he has to come to terms. She has to come to terms. I think maybe this season she's probably gonna say some words. That's my prediction for the season. She's probably gonna say something.
We've seen this already. Like, we can stop with the Kamiko and Frenchie thing. Like, he likes guys. Fine.
No, he likes everything.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
He's a fan,
because they know that they won't be able to get together in that fashion. That's okay. I understand the buddy cop back and forth. But the thing about right now is the fact that he was like, "Woe is me," and I understand that's gonna be a season thing, but it's like, dog, we only got 8 episodes in the season. Like, what are we gonna do? And Mother's Milk, yeah, he's been doing this thing. A lot
He
of
lost
people
a
have been
lot
like,
of weight.
"Yo, he lost a lot of weight." You know what it was?
That mustache ain't working for him though.
I saw the interview with him, and people were like, "Yo, he's looking drastically different," because the second season and even the third, he was like, "Yeah, I'm looking kind of big, I'm looking kind of brolic," and then the third season, he's like, "Damn." He's like, Amazon done made me look even bigger. He's like, nah. He heard it like, nah. You looked at the posters, he's like, that ain't Amazon. That's you, nigga. So he basically was like, yo, I got that. So he lost the weight. He started eating better. A lot of people thought he was on Ozempic or some shit, just like everybody in Hollywood. But he's like, no, I cut down on a lot of stuff. I want a lean muscle. And a lot of reason why people are hating the mustache is because guess what? When he was working with Butcher, he was freelancing, he was doing all that stuff. He's tripping on his OCD, but the main reason why he went for mustache from goatee is because now he's working with the CIA, so he has to be clean. He can't have all that scruff McGuff, Chicago, Illinois,
60652.
Exactly. That's the only reason why I know that fucking area. Thanks, Scruff. But he is looking drastically different. He wanted more lean muscle for what's to come, and him realizing and having the panic attack during that whole ordeal.
That was something new. I kind of
but
really
you
wish they just gave him the powers, like gave him.
But the thing is, they went so far. Like I said, it was an adaptation. They went so far against the source material that it doesn't make sense for them to do it, especially since he has a heart condition already.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah.
So if you were to do it, it would probably do him in.
Because then it takes away from Homelander's. Technically, Homelander had.
Yeah, but they took all the shit away from Homelander.
Yeah.
But then even when they brought the Black Noir, which that's a funny thing they did with Black Noir, they were like, okay, they showed us the actor who played him, he got brain damage, he killed, but that was actually the dude who was bodying or doing the stunts for Black Noir. They said, let's just put him in there. And if you peeped it, he even said, I could fly. I'm like, okay, that's cool. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, because Black Noir in the comic didn't fly.
Exactly.
But
this guy did because he's a replacement. Exactly. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the whole Starlight, she's coming undone because she's coming to terms with all the decisions that were made for her versus all the decisions she made by herself. Now, like she said, what's her name, Firecracker. She said that, my mom taught me to be so cutthroat in the freaking pageantry circuit and everything. So yeah, but at the end of the day, that's still your choice. And she had to eat that. And that apology at the mansion was real, but she still had to put this girl to sleep at the end of the day.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I'm loving it so far. We got 2 more episodes. I didn't think it was going to get here that quick, but that's what you got to do when you have a show that's only 8 episodes per season. Hopefully they're longer episodes like they've been doing. And yeah, hopefully we know we're going to get a cliffhanger. That's the end.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Well, how good is it going to be? That's on them. And I'm glad Kripke is sticking to his guns this time around, because Supernatural was supposed to be done at 5, and Supernatural ran for another 10 seasons. Was it good? Some of it. Was all of it good? Not all of it. But we got what we had. So he's not going to try to make that same mistake with the boys, because at the end of the day, you can only spread it so much. So,
excuse me.
So yeah. So he's not jumping the gun. And speaking of jumping the gun, we might as well switch to our next topic, which is James Gunn Superman.
One more thing before we go off the boys.
Go for it.
The boys, like, speaking of Supernatural, we saw God eating God's ass.
Yeah, we saw our boy Rob Benedict, who played Chuck in Supernatural,
who's
AKA God, and he played kind of like a Maddox guy who basically could multiply himself. Multiple man, yeah. So instead of doing multiple man stuff, he did like, I'm just gonna have the many copies eat each other, but a freaking human centipede. Well, I'm like, this fucking show has no chill. But like I said
Well,
before,
it's
they
funny
they
because
they, they love grossing us out, even when we thought we
They're-
could handle it.
he's in love with Firecracker, but because she ain't giving him no play, he's like, well,
Oh
fuck
yeah.
it. I'm gonna surface myself. So I'm like, ah. And then he had pink eye. I was like, I don't damn think.
Yeah.
Oh, they give
He
him
was
pink
like,
eye.
first he was like, "What's the matter? Too much salad tossing." I'm like, this guy's stupid.
Yeah. All right. I just want to mention that. I was just like, yeah. I was like, that's what he looked like naked. I was like, okay, all right, cool. I'm just like,
But yeah, back to jumping the gun. Echo Ninja, take us to the next segment.
All right. So we have James Gunn's Superman Legacy, or he's now calling it just Superman. Yeah, way to really confuse people when watching this movie. But he's there's been tons of pictures sent out, a whole bunch of people such as Just Jared and all these other news media people and stuff like that.
Would you? You said Jeff Jarrett?
Just Jared.
Just Jarrett. I'm about to say, what is the wrestler from the '90s? That's JEFF, ERRGTT. That's Jeff Jarrett. Double J.
He's basically this movie now. Tons of people have been given shit towards David Cornsweat's Superman outfit, usual, as what we expect people to do, because they do it all the time. Certain people don't understand these superhero movies. They go through touch-ups and stuff like that after all the shooting is done. So I'm gonna show y'all a couple of pictures of what they've been basically putting out there for this new Superman movie. Now, a lot of them you'll see the new characters that they have in there, like Hawk Girl, Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner, and a little snippet of people are calling Ultraman, the engineer. So all these different types of people. So first off, let's see here. I'm gonna share my screen. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Here we go. What the hell is Cedric?
oh,
So this is of course the look of the costume, of the final costume.
yeah. I think it reminds me too much. It reminds me a little bit of the way he looks like in this new Superman cartoon. That's what.
I've been hearing people say that as well.
It looks too much like it. And I think that's the issue, because they got the new Superman. They got the Superman Adventures cartoon that's on Max, and this looks just like it. Even the S looks just like it. So, yeah, I think the underwear outside kind of, I don't know. I don't know. It looks too loose.
See, and that's the part that people don't understand when it comes to these movies. Like they did it with Falcon and Winter Soldier, because when what's name put on his new outfit, if you look in his headpiece, it looked very loose. They tightened that shit up in post, which is the same thing they're probably gonna do with this.
I think the outfit too. I think it looks too much like the cartoon. But I know I know they want to try something different, so I get that.
Indeed.
I think also too, because Henry's Superman had a darker outfit. This is more on the line of Christopher Reeve's out color look. color palette, the lighter blue, the apple red cape, and with the same color as the boots and the undies with the belt. That's the thing. He has the belt now too. And this so also too, I know the fact that he's taking a lot of it from what is it? What's the goddamn comic book? Fuck, not Earth One.
Is it Superman for all seasons?
All Stars. He's taking it a lot of
Superman
All Star Superman. I'm taking a lot of inspiration from All Star Superman. Which when you look at the suit itself, especially underwear, it's very All Star Superman ish.
Okay.
So,
but this is still like the classic Superman. So of course he's gonna have to.
But I mean, he did say he's taking stuff from All Star Superman, so I'm kind of like, okay, I got no reason to hate it. But I know the lining of it is definitely from the cartoon because he has the same exact look in the cartoon on Max.
All right. Well, we got more.
Yeah.
Well, we got more. Hold on. Let's see what the next one is.
I don't have a problem with it, but
okay. So
that's the car.
Of course, yeah.
The car.
Let's see.
That's good.
It looks kind of cool though.
Yeah, that's the car. That's the infamous.
And it's not like he wasn't been. It's not like he hasn't been working out for nothing. We can tell.
You're right. It's the infamous.
Car scene. Yeah.
Yeah, I think in every Superman they have to do that, and I don't understand why. It's like Batman's origin. We've seen it already.
They didn't do it in. They didn't do it in Man of Steel. They didn't do that shit.
That's
then.
true.
They didn't do it then.
Did they?
No, they didn't.
They did not.
The amount of times I've seen that movie, they have not.
Not it.
What's the next one?
The amount of times that what's the name? Man has a nickname. Seen that movie.
Yeah, he hates that movie.
Fuck him.
All right, so I'm assuming this is Crypto.
No,
it better not be.
It's just a dog.
It's just a dog. Okay.
Yeah.
Crypto's completely white, dude.
I mean, they can change him. You know how these people are.
No, but that'd be gross.
Nah, that's not
bro.
That's the dog.
He's a white lab. He's not a fucking terror.
Yeah, he's not terror. Yeah,
he's not a terrier.
That's like if they change Ace. Ace, we all know what Ace is. Like,
yeah, he's a pet detective.
Stupid.
Yes.
Now, this is the one I was talking about.
I thought that was the dude from I thought that was one of Zod's people. I thought they were doing Zod again.
No, because this is the engineer. This is someone I believe who works with Luthor. Okay. Or Amanda Waller. One of the
other. They did say Mercy's gonna be in it.
Yeah, I got a picture of her in here. Not Mercy. Yeah, Mercy is in it. This is Flag Senior right here. This is Rick Flag's father.
So he's gonna die. Gotcha.
And supposedly they're saying this is Ultraman or like an early version of him. I don't know. That's just what I hear from people. I don't know officially who he is.
That actually looks like from the U across his chest. That might actually be Rudy Jones, the Parasite.
Who?
Oh yeah, it might be.
Who?
Rudy
Jones, the Parasite.
He touches you and steals your power.
Because he had a U in the comic book.
Yeah, he did.
Around his collar.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that could be him, and he could probably have depowered him.
And of course, we got Lex.
You got my boy Nicholas Hoult. Beast.
He looks good. Beast. He looks good.
And then we got David Cornsweet as
Yo, for real?
What's his face?
He does look like the cartoon.
He looks like Darren Criss from Glee.
Bro. On some real shit. If you look at the new cartoon, he looks just like it. Cartoon. It's on Max. Like,
I know the cartoon.
Yeah, but he looks just like the cartoon. Like, it's like ripping. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's similar, but I'm not gonna say it looks like it.
Bro.
Otherwise, it's gonna turn into another Aladdin thing.
I'm literally going like. He looks exactly like the cartoon. Like, it's almost crazy the fact that the way he looks. It looks
And let's
good.
see.
I'm not saying it looks bad. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it looks bad, but
And then
Here's the
this is
marvelous Mrs.
Rachel.
Lois Lane.
no,
Yeah,
saying
this is
purple.
this is Rachel
Brosnahan.
Brosnahan. Yeah.
The marvelous Mrs. Maisel. She better finish that show. It better end good.
I think she's gonna do it after the movie's done, dude.
Probably. I'm just saying it better end good. Last thing I need is another Game of Thrones. I know it's been some years. The last thing I need to do is an end.
Hold up. Let me show you. Let me pull this up real quick.
Show up the cartoon.
I'm trying to get this image real quick of
Your image.
Clark. No, it's a video. Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to get this picture.
I'm about to take a screenshot. Shit!
I know, for real.
Oh, here we go. You share screen it already.
Hold on.
Go for it. Share screen. Let me see what you got. DJ, introduce yourself. About the same. There's curls.
Bro,
There's curls. He just
he
has
got
a square
curls
jaw.
too.
Where?
Bro, he got curls
Where are the
too. Like
curls?
it
Show me
literally
curls.
looks.
That's a curl? That's a
The
curl?
fucking same. Bro.
It's not the same, bro.
It's not.
It looks the
You
same.
did the same thing when Aladdin came out. He said the nigga looked like the motherfucker from the freaking the Broadway show, and it wasn't the
It's
same.
like almost a fucking spitting image of what he
no,
looks
it's
like.
not.
Yeah, it is.
That nigga looks like Darren Criss on steroids.
They
and he's
both
about to
do.
go. No, he's about to go over there and start singing some songs by the Warblers. Yeah, he looked like my nigga from Glee.
All right, where we at?
So,
But definitely the outfit looks just like
dare
the
I say,
cartoon.
does he look like? Okay, when he's Clark Kent, he looks like Darren Criss from the Warblers.
Yep, even the S is on the
And he got the slick back
too.
from the New Directions. Is that what you're gonna do?
All right, so the engineer, her name is Maria Gabriela De Fara.
So she's a serial killer because she got three.
What was she? Sorry, excuse me.
No, she's just Spanish, you idiot.
What was she in before?
Is she though?
I'm checking right now. She has been in The Exorcism of God, Trip 2, Pacifico, The Duel.
Ooh.
These are things we haven't heard her in at all.
Gotcha.
Okay, TV.
There we go.
There's nothing we've heard of her in TV.
Really?
Either. No, but she is literally a telenovela, like straight Spanish like actress.
Okay.
But you know what? I'm not gonna front as wild as the costume gonna. I know it's gonna come out looking even better, and at the same time, James Gunn knows how to cast people. So
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's a bad. Yeah.
And he knows how to direct, so I'm not.
Correct. Indeed.
And he's directing this personally.
Yeah, I'm not.
So
I'm just saying.
He's not gonna be worn thin like Kevin Feige, so that way he can.
Put it like this: all of DC's betting on this movie. If this
of course they are because James Gunn is attached to it.
Yep.
Correct, and this is the first.
If this movie fucks up,
this is the first of the rebrand. So unless they're gonna fire him and put him back, then
I hope that's Parasite. We need to see Parasite.
Me too, because I'm thinking, oh yeah, is this motherfucker going out for a Tinder date? He's on a stroll with these military motherfuckers. Right. Like, no, he's walking for a reason, and this has to be. It has to be the Parasite. If it's not, I'm like, we'll see.
All right.
I don't know. I again don't know if it's Parasite or
if it is, I'll be happy. If it is,
nigga, it could be Blank Man.
You know what's weird? What if it's not? What if it's not? Just hear me out. What if it's not Parasite? What if it's Atomic Skull?
Atomic Skull, they would probably have a different thing, but I get
but you know what though? Right James Gunn has done more obscure shit, so you never know.
Right, maybe because it's covering his head, right? You know, so maybe I'm just throwing it out there.
No, I got you. I get it.
Go get
All
it.
right, what else we got? Here we go. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Don't worry, I'm gonna come closer to this one. So we got a Hawk Girl right here,
And Mr. Terrific.
which
Terrific.
Hawk Girl
Who's-
is Isabella Merced,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got, of
Isabella
course,
Merced.
Mr. Terrific. I'm not entirely sure how to say his name, so I don't want to butcher it.
Let me see. Hold on, guys.
Put it up so I can read it.
What?
Is it African?
Put up his name so I can read it. Okay.
Oh,
Eddie.
EDI.
Edie Genji? Isn't that old boy from I thought that was the dude who
That's
played
the
Darwin
dude from
in X-Men.
Yes, that's the one who played what's his face in X-Men First Class.
So it is Darwin.
Not Bishop.
It's Darwin.
It's Darwin who should have never died in the first place
Yep.
because his whole power
Oh yeah.
is that.
Yep, it's Darwin.
Ain't that the same dude from the ain't it the same dude from the what's those goddamn vampire love movies?
You mean Twilight?
Yeah, ain't that the same dude, the black vampire dude?
I don't remember no black vampire, no Twilight.
You don't? It was like
Was he in the second, the last one? Because I didn't see the last one.
Second movie.
He was in the second one. I didn't see that jump.
You didn't see?
But you know what?
You must have not watched Twilight then, because they would have.
I didn't. I didn't watch the last one. I've watched all of them except that one.
Well, if you watched all of them, he was in the second one. He could have. Well,
he wasn't in the second to last one because he wasn't in the first one. He wasn't in the second one.
It was.
He wasn't.
Anyway, go ahead, Echo. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so basically, with this
I'm bringing this up again.
He in X-Men history, he is the second character that made me mad that went against type. First, we had X-Men '97. Well, the original X-Men cartoon. Why the fuck did Morph jump in front of Wolverine, the only indestructible end of X-Men, and be like, "Look out! Why am I looking out, nigga? I'm indestructible." You stupid asshole.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's the one thing I could never really get through my head with that one.
And then with this one, Darwin, I adapt to survive. But you didn't survive. And you're supposed to. Because freaking he went up against he went up against Hela, and then he turned into a fucking god of death. So why the fuck did Sebastian Shaw freaking give this motherfucker the everlasting gobstopper and kill this nigga? It's not supposed to work that way.
So, Sir Wednesday, same dude. Yeah. He was in New Moon. He was one of the three
New Moon?
Yes, he was one of the three vampires.
Damn.
I know my actors, bro. You fuck.
Yeah. Trust me. I never dispute you with actors.
You're disputing me now.
Ever since, fuck out of here. No, I didn't. I just said, is he? I said I didn't see the movie. You fuckhead. That's what the fuck I said. I didn't know he was a moon.
Then you say
I didn't know he was a moon.
You saw all.
I saw all,
the last one,
except for the last one. I don't remember this motherfucker from the New Moon.
He was one of the three vampires. They were like. They were like the main villains in the whole movie.
Yeah, the main villains. They were the Valtori. Yeah, I remember them niggas. But the thing is, I don't remember him being in it. But at the same time,
he was the leader.
He probably had. Was he?
Okay. Sorry, Echo. Sorry, Echo. Real quick. In New Moon, there was three evil vampires, right? So we know Jacob became a fucking werewolf. We already know that shit. But there was three vampires. There was him. Okay. He was the main leader. There was a girl and there was a guy.
Was he?
Yeah, he was the main leader. They were the main big bads.
Was the main leader.
They were the main big bads in the second movie.
Understand? I thought Michael Sheen was the main leader. The nigga who was in fucking what's it called? Damn it, Underworld. He was old boy.
That was the next movie.
Then what happened to the black dude? So you telling me the black dude got changed out like it was? He died.
They died. They
switched him out like
they
switched him out like the black leader.
None of the villains in Twilight survived except for the High Council. That's
what I'm saying. But that dude was a High Council. I don't remember this
movie.
Dude.
You're talking about Eclipse. I'm talking about New Moon.
then I don't remember the shit.
Okay.
Then. I don't remember it as
All
well.
right.
So I didn't dispute you. Because guess what? The last time I disputed this fucking egg drop looking motherfucker, I fucking was Fighter in the Wind. He said, that's the same dude from Drive. And I'm like, no, it's not. And I looked at Drive and said, this motherfucker, I'll never doubt him again. Because that was that same nigga. The only difference is that nigga had a better slick back in Fighter in the Wind.
Yeah. Good movie, by the way.
Great movie.
Which
All right.
one? Drive
Fighter
or
in the
Fighter in the Wind?
Fighter in the Wind.
Both.
Yeah,
Both.
I mean, they are both good.
They're both good.
Drive has a special place in my heart because it's Mark Dacascos, right? This is after,
Kadeem Hardison.
Yeah, Kadeem Hardison and oh my God, Brittany
Murphy looking all cute.
She was thick as hell. She was thick as hell in that movie.
She was always thick. That's why I liked her.
That movie has a special place in my heart because they never show it during the day. They would show it at night, and it was like HBO, like really late. Like I don't know, remember like HBO back in the day, Craig? Like it was.
Yeah, I remember.
Like you had HBO at night where they would show all the literally sex shit, and then you had
like real sex and stuff like that,
and Cat House and all that stuff, and then you had the movies after that where they would show movies that you would not see. You were like, when did this shit come out?
They did when Drive came out. They did this thing where they tried to pull up the revival of like kung fu movies, and they had different ones. They had that one.
Right.
They had Blood Moon. They had Blood Moon. They had a whole bunch of. They had Super Fights. Remember Super Fights?
Yes.
Super Fighter. Like they had all that shit. I'm like, what happened to that shit? That shit was.
It was always like 2 o'clock.
Can we get back? Can we get back on topic, please?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it was like 2 o'clock at night when they would show that shit.
What were we talking
Good
about?
times. Good times. We showing our age.
But yeah, definitely. All right, so we got Perry White.
Another Black Perry. I'm fine with it. It's Wendell.
Of course you are. Yeah, that's Wendell Pierce.
They got
Mr. Wendell.
And it's the same thing in the cartoon as well.
Shut up, you.
This guy, this is Beck Bennett. He's playing Steve. What's this?
Bennett?
No, he's playing some very obscure character in the Superman universe.
He's not playing Dan Turbin, right?
No, he's not.
Yo,
he's not.
That's Dan one character Turbin. I wish they would like put in Superman movies. Like,
no, they won't.
They won't do it, but you know, if they put Dan Turbin in a Superman movie, I'm like, oh man, that would just to me. I think that would just
But they have to cast him right, and he has to mean something.
Right,
he just can't be.
But he's also Dan Turbin was a detective. Am I right?
Yes, he was.
It was him and the other female detective, but yeah.
Yo, why does Hawk Girl look like she's a LARPer? But
Green Lantern.
Maybe it'll look better in the.
See, but here's the thing that gets me. Okay, you see these two, right? Okay, wait, this one.
Who's that?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Not Mercy. That definitely.
No, that's not Mercy. What the fuck is her name?
Not Miss Despacher, is it?
No, that's not Tessmacher.
Yeah.
She could test my mouth.
But I do have a picture of her on here too. So, but no, that's not her. Where the fuck is she?
I saw that and I'm like, whoa.
Damn.
I don't know what I saw more. Was it the Specs?
What's the name? Son is in this movie as a cameo.
Who?
Christopher Reeve's son.
Oh yeah. I heard he was in here.
Who's an actual real life journalist.
Was it Christopher Reeve or George Reeve?
Oh, this girl is playing Cat Grant.
Oh, that's Cat. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're doing Cat Grant. Okay, that's what's up.
Cat is
this is Tessmacher.
Yeah, she is.
Damn.
Said stop doing that.
You do it too.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the outfit or her.
No.
The minute you saw the Superman outfit, you were like, eh.
No, I have no problem with it. I just think it's just too much like the cartoon already.
You be like,
no. The issue is not me not liking it. It's just that I've seen it in the cartoon already, so it's like okay,
Just like it's like going back to this cartoon. Okay,
nigga. If you watch the cartoon and you look at it, it's literally the fucking same thing.
Remember, watch the M words, buddy.
Yeah, we watched it. We watched it come out of his mouth.
Yeah, we sure did. Got a close up of Mr. Terrific.
I wish he didn't have the fro.
Why?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm glad he had the fro because
What, you want him to have dumbass cornrows like the one from the Arrowverse?
No. What I didn't want also too is anybody to have the goddamn Killmonger hair because everybody seems to do that now.
But that would have been the next thing, though.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
It's like
somebody should have told this dude that blackface isn't all right.
Oh, you stupid!
Shut up.
You
blackface ain't terrific.
Stupid.
Here's the thing. So this movie is supposed to be about. So it's all like kind of like All-Star Superman. So okay, I get where they're going with.
Well, it's more than just All-Star Superman. It's different comics that are melded within this, but it's basically we're already deep into Superman's life.
Yeah,
this is not an origin story.
Yeah, so I mean, why didn't you have a fade then? I'm just saying.
Oh my god!
You know why he didn't have a fade? Because that wouldn't be terrific, Mister.
Anyway, we have Jimmy Olsen here, who I think he's perfectly cast. Be honest,
he's from the Righteous Gemstones.
That's Skylar Guys.
Sound it out.
Sando. Shut up.
Polyphonics.
Well, this guy he was in a lot of movies and TV shows. He was in Vacation, which was the National Lampoon's updated
sequel. Literally
sequel.
With Ed Helms.
Yeah. He's also the most recent thing he's in is the Righteous Gemstones,
Righteous Gemstones. He's in the video game the Quarry.
Yeah.
He was in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yep.
The Social Dilemma.
He's a pretty good actor. He's a pretty good actor. Like I like him in the Righteous Gemstones.
He was in Santa Clarita Diet.
He was.
Yeah. He was the boyfriend. Yeah,
he was the little guy. Yeah. He definitely was great. He fits it, Jimmy Olsen.
I wish they continued that show, but
you know what they should have done? We were getting it's up on topic, but we're going to do it anyway. They were giving shows that basically didn't get there and give them a 2-hour wrap up. They should have given a 2-hour wrap up, and that would have been the end of it.
Yeah. Okay, so I need you to take a look at something. So you see this in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the J and the L, right?
Yeah.
And you saw Mr. Terrific's outfit.
Yeah.
And you saw Hawk Girl's outfit, as you can see here.
Okay.
Oh,
all of them have matching Justice League outfits.
Yeah, this girl look like a discount Gold Ranger.
So Justice League is established already. We got that.
Yes, they are.
But they have matching outfits now.
If you see this right here, this right here, that's what I'm depicting.
I know, I get it. It's just that the matching outfits. I guess something different.
Why Guy Gardner look like the fucking Titanium Ranger, aged up in Power Rangers?
I mean, I understand that the sun is beaming on his head, but I would have made his head a little bit like a I don't know, like a darker red.
I just hope that it's not stupid.
Yeah,
but he's worked with all these people. They worked with him in so many different capacities.
He's been in DC. He's been Hal Jordan. You know, he's been Hal Jordan for a number of years. Voiceover and So I mean,
it's true. But niggas is tired of Hal Jordan. Sorry.
Listen, I wouldn't. Guy Gardner, to me, I wouldn't have went with Guy, but I
understand why. I understand why.
I mean, he's the asshole of the Green Lanterns, but
correct. He's the asshole, We had Jon Stewart, but we need to find a good Jon Stewart. Hal Jordan. We have to have a Hal Jordan that's not been done to death. They've been doing Hal Jordan forever. So
we never had a live action. Well, do we want to count that movie?
Shut your mouth.
No, not even Ryan Reynolds count that movie.
Okay. Well,
that's true, but guess what? It still happened.
It did still happen. It did still happen.
Yeah. It still happened.
We never had a Jon Stewart.
Yes, we did. Justice League.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Justice League Unlimited. It was all Jon Stewart.
No. You talking about live action,
I know live action. But because they're going to say that we got him.
No. We did. It's just that technically we didn't because he wasn't. Because the thing is, he wasn't actually in the theatrical one. Yep. They did his scenes. He's in the deleted scenes, but he was never in the theatrical thing.
They gave him. That's why Jon Stewart was the main one in Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. They're going to be like, here's your lantern, yay! So we're not going to do anything else. Because think about it. Even in the cartoon, we had Kyle Rayner, then Jon Stewart. We didn't have Hal Jordan until we saw like the movies.
Even animated. With this one, I kind of would have went with Kyle, right?
I would have loved to
because Superman's established already, right? It's like hear me out. If Superman's established already and all that stuff, I think I would have went with Kyle a little bit.
Yeah, but think of this is what I think they're doing because I know he's doing a Green Lantern TV show. So and what he's planning on doing, he's planning on having Hal and John together.
I mean, we've been waiting on
Kyle and John, one or the other. It's supposed to be almost like a kind of like a buddy cop show in a way,
which is fine. But
but that's who they want. That's why they want to leave those main guys for something like that.
Well, that was supposed to happen a minute ago, but they stopped production on that, so I'm not sure if they.
Yeah, well, James Gunn is back. He's greenlighting it again.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we get it.
Well done. He's greenlighting it.
Also, you got to think about it. James Gunn likes obscure things that people forgot about or people don't care about.
Right. He's also directing that the movie with the monsters.
Yeah, well, it's not a movie. It's a show. The animated show you're talking about, Creature Commando.
Yeah.
That's a TV show. That's coming on Max.
Okay.
That's supposedly the first thing that's coming out before the Superman movie does.
Well, I thought we were getting Peacemaker, and then we're getting that.
Well, no, I'm talking about in the Gunn universe.
Oh yeah,
apparently
Peacemaker's not in the Gunn universe.
No, it's not. But the start of the Gunn universe is the Creature Commando one.
Yeah.
And his whole thing is that he wants everybody who's doing the voice to these characters are gonna play them in live action as well.
Makes sense. I mean, yeah. Keep it all connected.
Exactly. That's what he wants to do. He wants to keep TV. He wants to keep TV, movies, and if possible, if they do any tie-ins with video games, wants to do the same thing with that, all tied into the universe.
We are dying for a Green Lantern and Superman video game.
No, I mean, the thing is, they need to know what to do with them. Because when you're a person who has that much power, if you don't have any stakes, the shit gets boring. Remember Superman 64?
Yeah.
They had you flying through rings.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
If you couldn't fly through rings, you couldn't do shit.
Surprisingly,
guess what? The game would be easy.
Wonder Woman game is still going ahead.
I don't even know what that game is.
There's a Wonder Woman game coming out.
Yeah, we'll see about that, though.
Just making sure.
We'll see what Warner Brothers continues with that one.
It's funny enough I said Wonder Woman because I'm like, I'm wondering if we're gonna get a Wonder Woman anytime.
I mean, that'll be interesting. I would love to see a Wonder Woman game.
Yeah, you can look it up. It's supposed
to be.
No,
I've seen the concept artwork.
So I don't know when it's gonna come out, but
yeah, well, we'll see.
But also, we haven't even there's no talk of even getting a new Wonder Woman movie. So that's one thing. But
after the debacle of the last one, I don't think there's gonna be one.
He's not thinking about Wonder Woman in this first chapter.
No, he's not.
Not now, because he's still searching for it, or whether he's thinking about wanting to maybe bring her back. I don't know.
I think once this is done, it's all about Batman and Robin, because that's the next big.
He's gonna do the Trinity
Movie.
So he has to do it right.
Well, the thing is, Batman Brave and the Bold, which is the name of the actual movie.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna come out later in his God and Monsters chapter. So there is still something else in between Superman and Batman Brave and the Bold.
Yeah. But casting for that would be
well, I'm pretty sure he's already doing casting for that now. He wants to make sure he has them in his pocket.
Mm.
You know, he wants to make sure they're scheduled so they don't get scheduled for that time limit.
And when is this movie supposed to come out? 2026?
No, it's supposed to come out next year.
Superman.
In a year, yes. It's supposed to come out 2025, and I think in July.
Oof. Okay. Summer movie. Summer blockbuster.
This is why I'm showing all these pictures. They've been filming for the past couple of months now.
Okay. Well, I mean,
they've been filming.
All right.
That's all I film.
But
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more pictures coming out.
Oh, of course. Yeah. But so now that that's over with, make sure before we get to our final part, want to say a good shout out to our buddies over at Wild Bill's Craft Beverages. Make sure you go down to drinkwildbills.com to their website and put in the code True Story Bro. Get yourselves 10% off on all purchases. Right now, they have their new Ring Pop flavors available for limited time. So get them while they're cold, not hot, this summer. And if you want to save some money, make sure you use our code. There you go. So check out our merch store. It'll be somewhere in the description down below because I'm not saying that whole goddamn thing. You can go there, get our t-shirts, mugs, all types of stuff. We're gonna have some new artwork coming this fall to prepare for all the cool things that are coming out, which are gonna be really cool. I can't wait. Already got some ideas. I know Sir Wednesday's got some ideas for new shirts with phrases and stuff like that. So yeah. So go ahead and get that while you can, because it's gonna be there forever anyway. So yay. Now we're gonna go with our final segment of what are we watching? Sir Wednesday. What are we watching these days? Other than the boys, you dick.
House of Dragons, I'm watching.
So your name is Sir Wednesday now, huh?
Yeah, well, you say you only watching the boys, bitch.
I'm gonna push you in the stomach. I swear.
Push me on Friday. I'm
gonna hit you with a fucking Hadouken right in your stomach.
Push me on Friday.
No, but seriously, yeah, Sir Wednesday, what are you watching?
So I'm watching the boys. I'm watching a lot of movies trying to get up there to see what's new, what's good. I want to go see the movie that's called Kill. It's another Indian. It's an Indian action movie.
Just like Monkey Man. That was a crazy movie.
It was very good.
What movie did you watch?
No, he wants to watch Kill.
What's that? When
you go to YouTube, look it up, Kill, type in Indian action, and it's fire. I can't wait to see it. There's a series of other movies that I wanted to see in different genres, but that's the main one. Yes, that's it. So yeah, I'm excited to see the next season of Reacher whenever that comes out.
The next season of what?
Reacher.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait for that to come back. That's gonna be dope. But yeah, that's it pretty much for now. I'm getting ready for Cobra Kai, the next season coming out, so that's be good. I want to watch the season of The Bear, but I got to get my Hulu, as my girlfriend calls it, back on the back reactivated because it's the only place I can watch it. And yeah,
good.
Mm-hmm.
Roundhouse.
I have not seen it, but I'm planning on watching it probably tonight. I'll probably watch Beverly Hills Cop.
All right. The question is, what are you watching? Not what are you gonna watch?
House of Dragons, Superman cartoon.
Okay.
I'm watching.
Does it like there's like? Hey, yeah, you watch it. Shut up.
It's entertaining.
It's like the cartoon. Okay.
What else? I'm watching. I'm rewatching Pose just cause I just wanted to go back and recap a lot of it. Master Chef Generations, the season, which I'm enjoying. What else? Acolyte. The Acolyte. I'm watching Acolyte.
I gotta start watching that.
I'm watching The Boys. I'm gonna go back. Well, yeah.
So much hate for the Acolyte, bro. I haven't even. I'm not even caught up with it, and it's just I want to watch it anyway, but it's just god damn.
I'm gonna say
Toxic Star.
I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm not gonna say nothing else because I already had a conversation with someone earlier today about how toxic fans. It's funny because people want to shit on toxic fans and blah blah blah. But you know what the funny thing is? Toxic fans are the ones who are the true fans. But the thing is, no, listen. They say, oh, we're the true fans. And if you're the true fans, you'll accept change. It's necessary.
And the problem
you'll understand why things have to change under different regimes. People always want to bring up, but legends and then this and that. Some of this shit doesn't exist anymore. And if it does exist, they're bringing it back little bits at a time, and they try to change it a bit to make more sense. Because sometimes in those books, they didn't make much sense in the legends.
The problem with Acolyte is mainly, obviously, you're not going to get everything 100% right.
It's not a perfect show.
It's not a perfect show. Writing is always problematic.
Of course.
But it's always source material where something like first of all, I'll be flat out.
Mm-hmm.
I did not read anything from the High Republic.
I didn't either.
But I like the costumes. I like the everything else. I like the aesthetic of it. Right. I didn't read anything from it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So this is High Republic stuff. This is really in the midst of High Republic. I didn't read any of that. Right. So I do not know entirely what's going on. I understand from the episode 1 what's going on, and then they did the recap of they went back and told what happened, of why this person's pissed, why this and that. Do I understand what's going on with the Sif character? Not entirely. Because why? Don't know his backstory. Nobody knows his backstory. Only thing we know, he showed up, he showed out, which was good. Episode 5 was a good shit. And just saying, episode 5 was the shit. I loved every minute of that. It was what I was really waiting for, the Acolyte. It was what I tuned into, what I wanted to see. The fact that we had to wait 5 episodes to get there, get it? There's a lot of storytelling.
You know what? Let's wait until next week.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about this because I would have seen all of it by then.
Right. Okay. But that's what I'm watching. What else?
Actually listening to audiobooks of the High Republic.
Nice. The one thing I need to find, I'm trying to find me a good anime to watch. I'm like fiending for it at this.
Oh, it's funny. Oh, well, I'll wait till you're finished.
That's it. I'm fiending for a new anime. I watch Baki.
So I watched The Boys. Of course I watched The Boys. You're just letting you know you're mute if you're trying to speak. Okay, never mind.
I was about to say, did you watch Chainsaw Man?
I did. That shit was great. That shit was great.
Jujutsu Kaisen. Sorry, I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen.
There you go. Watch Chainsaw Man. It's great.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man is great. I've watched The Boys and stuff like that. Yeah, I've watched Beverly Hills Cop Soul F like 4 times. That shit is so good. So good. It's so funny. It reminds me of the first 2 movies, the comedy and the action all together. It's really good. And all the callbacks are really good too, which is nice. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is actually really good addition. To be honest, it's really good. Also, because I'm a stickler for not a stickler, but I'm a sweet spot for certain animes. Like I know a lot of especially Roundhouse. He likes all those action animes and stuff like that. I like those too, but there's some of those animes that I like. That's like those slice of life animes, or that are actually pretty cool. I've been watching this one on Netflix that has to do with quintuplets, which is pretty funny. Like a romantic comedy. It's fucking hilarious. But other than that, that's about it. I'm what I'm going to watch, I'm going to finally watch the fucking season 3 of The Bear. So
Oh yeah, watch The Bear.
Yeah, wait.
I haven't watched that yet. So
It was good.
Me neither.
It was
I'm
good.
staying away from spoilers. Don't say shit.
I
I'll
ain't
punch
gonna,
you right in the throat.
like say anything bad. There's when you watch it, just message me. You'll be like, "Yo, for real?" You'll be like, "Yep." That's all. You'll when you watch it, you'll know. That's all I'll say.
all right then.
There's certain if you know what The Bear is from season 1, from season 2, and you watch season 3, you're gonna watch it and be like, "For real?" And we're like, "Yep." That's all.
Like,
Okay.
You'll know. You'll know. And if you don't know, I'll tell you.
All right.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's it for today's show.
Right.
Tune in next week. Obviously, we're probably going to be talking about the Echo. But yes, thank you for enjoying this fantastic show that we had today. If you guys enjoyed, please like the video if you enjoyed it. And if you're new, hit the subscription button and make sure you hit that bell to get notified on everything that's going on this channel. Follow all of our socials that you are going to listen in the comments down, but not in the comments, in the description below. Like we said earlier, go to Drink Wild Bills, put in the code True Story Bro, get yourself 10% off on all purchases, and go to our merch store where we have a lot of cool stuff where you can wear our faces on you. But other than that, is there anything else, Sir Wednesday, that I might have forgotten?
No, but do bye.
Yep. Badoo bye. That's it.
Yeah.
Peace out, guys.
I'm drunk. Peace out.
Later.
I'm drunk.
I'm drunk. What?